Thank you so much, Haley. Today also marks 1 week since Fort Myers police say 41-year-old Yanko Romero shot and killed another man at random. Investigators say the victim, 25-year-old Alex Johnson, was just loading up his boat when Romero opened fire. Since then, investigators have learned Romero is the only person of interest in a Michigan murder case. He's also accused of brutally beating his cellmate. Tomorrow, Romero is set to appear inside the Lee County Courthouse for that case. Wink News reporter Paul Dolan is outside of the courthouse and has more information about the victim in the jail attack.
We know the victim, Brant Diaz, and Yanko Romero were cellmates. Diaz is facing nonviolent charges, and suddenly he found himself locked inside of a room of an accused murderer. Around 4 a.m., that room became the scene of another violent crime.
This is what Diaz looked like before he was Romero's cellmate. And now look at Romero's most recent appearance inside of the Lee County Courthouse. I talked with Wink News security analyst Richard Kolko about the vest Romero had on.
It's become policy over the last few years to use vests, protective vests on the high-risk arrestees.
Romero could be considered a high-risk arrestee because detectives on the stand say he attacked Diaz early Tuesday morning. Romero already appeared in court virtually the day before, but after allegedly nearly killing his cellmate with his bare hands and feet, the judge dragged him back by, quote, any means necessary. This time in person. The arrest report says Romero, quote, used closed fists, elbows, and feet to repeatedly strike the victim in the facial area. Kolko says authorities will do what they must to keep everyone in the courtroom safe, like keeping Romero handcuffed and tucked in this vest.
Allegedly beating up another person. We know he acted up in the courtroom. So based on his previous behavior, they can expect behavior that's not acceptable in the courtroom. So the deputies and the bailiffs and the judge overall will make sure that all precautions are taken to protect everybody in the courtroom.
The attack left Diaz with severe facial injuries that will likely require multiple surgeries. The sheriff's office told Wink News they will not release any pictures or videos of what happened inside of the cell. Kolko said if the court thinks there will be sufficient risk, they'll be ready.
There's additional deputies that they can bring, even some of the tactical deputies, the SWAT team, to make sure that the subject, the arrestee, acts in the proper manner.
At 8:30 tomorrow, Romero is expected to make his first appearance inside of the Lee County Courthouse. Reporting in downtown Fort Myers, Paul Dolan, Wink News.
And of course, Wink News will be at the Lee County Courthouse tomorrow morning. You can stay tuned on air and online for the latest updates on what happens.